Hey guys, welcome to Toy Chat. This is Max.
Autumn.
And Say.
And today we are going to be reviewing the Daring, Charming, and Rosabella Beauty Epic Winter 2-pack. So this is the very first Daring, Charming doll ever.
A lot of excitement over his new release. He's been a character
Is excitement the word for it?
A lot of feelings.
Yeah, I mean, he's been one of the most requested characters that they want dolls of. You know, he was the first boy we were introduced to, actually.
Let's see, he was
On the show, yeah.
Episodes. It's crazy.
So he finally got a doll.
Apple thought he was cute.
Well, Apple always thought he was, you know, her destiny.
And then she found out what a player he was. So the packaging is, you know, it's the same as all the other Epic Winter dolls. It has the exact same background picture, you know, all the little accessories. All right, here is the top of the back of the box. It has the same Epic Winter summary as all the other girls. If you'd like to read it in full, you can go ahead and pause the video. And here are the two unique descriptions for what's going on with Daring and Rosabella in the Epic Winter movie. Again, if you'd like to read it in full, go ahead and pause the video here.
Here is Daring Charming's character art.
Is that exactly how he looks in the show, that character art?
I'm not sure. Probably.
We'll put a comparison here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's really crazy is when I first saw that his doll was coming out, I was like, is that really how he looks? And it's ironic. I mean, obviously, you know, there are some inaccuracies on the doll, which we'll get to, but this art is actually pretty accurate to how he looks in the show.
Yeah. The art and the doll looks a little different. His jacket or jersey is not zipped up in the character art, which is upsetting that the doll doesn't get his, you know, vest.
Oh, yeah, that's a cute color too.
Yeah. Cool design. Whatever, Mattel. And then, of course, we have Rosabella over here.
It's looking really cute.
Her art looks cute there. So it does feel like Belle. I like it. It's cute.
Looks like she's ready for springtime.
Yeah.
Not so much winter.
Yeah, some people on Instagram were like bringing up that she has like, you know, short sleeves.
No leggings.
No leggings. Yeah, she's ready for winter, you know.
Epic winter, aka very warm, summery winter. Okay, and here is Rosabella out of box. She has a mostly translucent flower crown, like kind of a wintry flower crown that has a little bit of glitter. It's not super glittery, it's very subtle, with it's kind of like a reddish pink rose, the top center, and then another red pink rose on the side. She has very cute glasses. I really like these glasses.
They are like an opaque kind of see-through clear plastic with glitter. So the snowflakes on the corner of her glasses are painted bright pink. Almost like a neon pink to me.
And her lips are a nice little magenta red. Very similar color to the rose on her crown.
She has very nude makeup. Her eyeshadow is like a tan light brown. She has a little bit of a pink blush on both cheeks.
I like her whole makeup situation this time. It's very elegant.
So quick side note too, as you've probably already noticed, unlike the other Epic Winter girls, it seems like Rosabella has her original face mold for this release. So she did not receive, from what I can tell, a revamped face mold. Epic Winter Rosabella is sporting a very similar hairstyle to her original release, with primarily brown, chocolate brown brunette hair with a whole lot of reddish pink
highlights. This one, there's a lot more red than usual in the front, but still primarily brown base.
It's very pretty. In this particular Rosabella, it also follows the trend of the portion of the hair that's styled. It's styled very cleanly. I really like that it seems like they did a great job with those side swept bangs. Look very placed kind of perfectly on her head. Rosabella is wearing a
yellow dress with bright pink snowflakes on there, and there's little hints of a light pink
rose
pattern. The whole dress itself is glittery. Both the sleeves and the bottom of the dress is covered in a white fur. And she finished the outfit with a sparkly plastic belt that looks kind of like just a snowflake wrapped around.
You know, yeah, it's kind of, I mean, the top, it's almost a little bit like unidentifiable shapes, kind of, but it reminds me a little bit of like flowers dripping icicles. I actually really like the belt. The belt is really cute. I'm glad she has the belt because it kind of completes the look.
She also has extensions to her sleeves, but they're more like armlets because they're not connected to the dress.
They are just plastic molding on her arms.
So Rosabella also comes with, this is actually one of 2 accessories she comes with that actually aren't on her in box. They come as just little side accessories that you have to put on her yourself. The first was her glasses, and the second is this necklace, which
you manually put on yourself. Rosabella comes, her top of the dress
has this like lacy collar.
Tulle, yeah.
So putting on the necklace
collar.
It's a little bit of hassle because in the box art, it looks like the necklace is underneath the tulle, but it's pretty not practical to do that. So you put it over it, and it kind of like doesn't set on her.
It bounces up a lot. You can't really like keep it down.
Yeah, if you have some like clear like rubber bands from like another doll, you can put it on there to hold it down. But yeah, that's the best way of keeping it in place.
Yeah, it's too bad because it's actually a really cute necklace, but yeah, it's really tough to get it to stay in place.
So one thing we noticed earlier, her box art doesn't show any leggings, but the actual doll does have pink leggings. She has the exact same molding leggings as the other epic winter dolls. So just hers are pink.
Yeah. So it's the same molded on leggings, same design. Her shoes are cute little winter boots that have fur at the top, plastic fur that is painted white with a nice little rose design throughout. There's also little vines stemming out of the roses.
I like her shoes a lot.
Yeah, I do too.
It's almost a little bit too pink, but I do enjoy how much the roses really pop off the design. It's not just etched in, it's like a real shape coming out of the shoes.
Okay, and here is the man himself, Daring Charming, son of King Charming. Once again, this is his first release, and this is how he looks. So, he is sporting a golden crown.
Matches with this golden hair.
Yes.
That is molded plastic.
He is, of course, sporting his trademark toothy grin. I actually think one thing they got right with Daring is I actually like this face mold. I think it's a nice combination of kind of charming and cocky.
Little sweetness to it.
Yeah. So it's the face is something they got right with this one. Here's a little 360 of his hair. So I do have to admit, I had a discussion about this with my buddy Halvin. He mentioned how it would be really difficult to recreate Daring's hairstyle with real hair. I do to some extent agree with that. I think it's true. I mean, I think the molded hair actually looks kind of nice from certain angles. It's disappointing, you can't really work with it or reroute it or anything like that. Historically, I have not been a fan of plastic hair, but I think generally speaking, as far as plastic hair goes, it does look pretty nice.
I guess, I don't know, it all being one color kind of bores me.
Yeah. That's one thing plastic hair can't really capture, is that technically, realistically speaking, and even in doll hair, it's not really ever one singular color like throughout. So Daring is wearing
his signature kind of jersey.
More or less.
Yeah, it reminds me a bit of like a marching band outfit. But that's what he wears in the show. Yeah,
It does give me a jock vibe.
Yeah.
It works.
Slightly Letterman, slightly
Yeah.
marching band. With
Yeah.
a fur trim. The, not really a zipper, but the zipper is sparkly and golden.
Yeah, so in terms of his outfit here, I would actually be pretty happy with this outfit if it had, you know, if it were open and had the sweater. But so this little piece down here, it's completely, it's like attached. So it's just
It's not an actual shirt underneath. It's just a cloth that gives the illusion that he's wearing a shirt underneath. It's his jersey or jacket does not open. If you flip him around, on the back is where the Velcro is. So I don't understand why they don't just do the Velcro on the front and have him be able to open his shirt. But yeah.
Something I noticed about his outfit that's interesting in terms of how it looks and feels, this material right here is actually a pretty nice material. It does actually remind me of like a real life, like nice kind of jersey jacket. Now,
Like a faux leather almost?
yeah, it is. It's honestly a lot like a faux leather. I really like how it looks and how it feels. The sleeves, however, they completely feel like felt, like low grade felt. But,
They
yeah.
look fragile.
Yeah.
They're gonna get caught on something.
Yeah.
On his left arm, his left sleeve, they have the EA initials on there. So Ever After High, EAH.
H. And his cuffs are just finished off with like a little bit of yellow fabric. Is that what? Or a little bit of yellow thread. Is that what his cuffs look like in the show with yellow on the end?
Well, on here, yeah, it's kind of like.
I think they could have added a little bit of this fabric over here, made it more of a complete look.
With Daring, I feel like at least his jacket, they use a lot of materials. It's just, they just didn't use enough. It looks a little cheap.
Yeah, especially for me, especially this extra bit that's supposed to be his sweater vest. It's so thin, like nothing about it reminds me of a sweater vest. It just looks like a t-shirt, but knowing what it's supposed to be, it just feels like, I don't know, the top of his underwear is sticking out, or like a little apron. It just feels unnecessary and
Yeah,
pointless.
it's just kind of, you know, an attempt to give the illusion that his sweater vest is there, and it's totally not.
Yeah. Okay, well, Boy Toy Daring comes with a two-sided mirror. So on one side, it's plastic. It's a golden plastic that has a reflective sticker on there. So
Kind
you
of
can-
reflective. It's pretty reflective. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually show his face if you want. So on one side, there's a reflective mirror.
Look at the mirror.
And
And the
then-
other side, spoiler alert.
So on the other side is a sticker image of what Beast Daring looks like.
Beastly Daring. So, people have already been talking about it a lot on Instagram, but that is the speculation that Daring Charming is Rosabella's Beast, which I actually like that. I think that's cool. It's a cute little fairy tale twist.
Yeah, you know, like the original prince in Beauty and the Beast was very vain.
Mhm.
So it's very fitting and daring. So
Yeah.
I like that little twist.
I like it. It's fun. Autumn and I were talking about how it would be really awesome. You know, the San Diego Comic Con exclusives for Ever After High seem to be following a theme of dark destiny for the characters. It would be really fun if there was a Beauty and the Beast 2-pack that had a Beast, Daring, and, you know, Rosabella in like a really pretty gown.
Oh, and like maybe the rose.
The
case.
rose, yeah.
Really
Hint,
awesome.
hint, Ever After High if you're watching this.
And now we're moving on to the lower half of Daring.
Okay, now the fun part. Here we go. This is the portion of Daring Charming a lot of people have been talking about is his pants, or, you know, lack thereof. He is not actually wearing pants, as a lot of you probably already know. He does not have joints. He has jeans that are completely molded on, all one piece.
He can swivel his legs. He has a butt joint.
Yeah, I mean, he can, you know, move this way, but
You know,
You can't bend him at the knees.
yeah.
Or at the ankles, or can he do that?
No. So his shoes are also attached. You cannot remove his. Oh, you can move them like a tiny bit, like left and right, but
There's a joint in there.
yes, yeah, it's a little joint in there, but you cannot take his shoes off. They are concretely
shoes are his
attached. Yep. And just give you an idea of how it looks up here, it's just all. This is his body. This is his mold.
I feel like they were indecisive on what kind of pants he's supposed to be wearing, because they start out on top being like these skinny jeans that you can really feel and see like his thigh, but as you go down it gets baggy.
They get baggier. They're like bell bottoms.
Yeah. So it looks weird to me. Like it does have like the texture of like what pants or jeans are supposed to feel like. It has that illusion. Just looking at it briefly looks nice, but yeah, they definitely could have just made pants for him. I just don't understand the concept of them just totally replacing actual pants for these.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, honestly, like, I don't know of any dolls that actually have molded pants like that.
I know, like Autumn said, they don't even do this to Ken.
Yeah,
like,
Ken has actual pants.
Yeah.
So I hope this is not like an actual trend from the boys from now on, because it's just so cheap.
Maybe they got the idea from the girls of this line with all their printed on leggings. They're like, oh, this is a way that saves time.
Yeah.
And so they gave Daring the same treatment. I think it's a bit of a shame for his debut release, though.
Well, I feel like Mattel's stance on boy dolls are they're an accessory. They're not an actual character. They're an add-on to a pre-existing female character.
Which, I mean, I hope they would have taken notice by now that especially among the adult collector community, like, it would be really nice to have more, like, I mean, frankly, I would love to have boy dolls with, like, the level of detail of the girl dolls. Like, real hair and different colors in their hair and awesome outfits and stuff like that. And it's very disheartening to see this. It makes, you know, this portion of him, it makes him feel like an action figure, honestly. It's like, you know, doesn't look like a doll. It makes it look like an action figure.
What they should, honestly, if you remember a little way back, the whole how scarce Slow-Mo was, his first release was, it's interesting. Mattel knows that boy dolls are in demand. It's not like they're not being purchased. So I hope in the future they can see that, you know, there is a market for boy characters beyond the point that they are just an accessory for girls.
Female counterpart.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, definitely.
So here's a comparison of the new Rosabella Epic Winter and her original release. And you take a look. I mean, to me, she has the same face mold, but you know, Autumn thinks they're a little slightly different. I think it's just factory and how they were produced. Yeah. Original Rosabella looks a tad darker, but it just might have been just the lighting or just the plastic coloring they used.
Her eyes are also a lot larger in her original release, but it doesn't mean that their molds changed.
So Autumn was saying that the new Rosabella has smaller eyes. I think it's just how the stickers were placed on the face.
I think it's the makeup too, because original Rosabella has kind of the heavier. Actually, you know, it's funny. I feel like it's the same color. It's just more. It has like a lower opacity, basically, on Epic Winter Rosabella's face.
I wonder why Epic Winter Rosabella didn't get the new face treatment.
I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. It feels like it almost feels like the new faces on the Ever After High End. It's more of like a test phase right now. They're only doing it for like the core girls. So here is a comparison of Daring, Charming, and Alistair Wonderland. The reason we're making this comparison is to, you know, just first of all, just put two of the boys side by side together, but also because a lot of people have been body swapping Daring due to, you know, his lack of like joints, etc. It doesn't look like him and Alistair have quite the same skin tone. Alistair's skin is
more pink.
Yeah, it's kind of pinker, peachier than Daring's. I think it's still doable though, because it's not especially noticeable on the hands. It's not really a huge difference.
You might be able to switch the hands too.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you could just pop off Daring's hands and put them on Alistair's body, and then you still have a, you know. Yeah, it works. What's kind of interesting is I've noticed there were some people who were saying Daring's eyes like looked different in comparison to some of the other Ever After High boys.
He's definitely got more eyeliner on.
Yes, it's kind of a harsher. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I actually Daring's face kind of grew on me. I think, like, you know, I actually like his face. Daring's eyes are a little more fluid and you know, like the outer lining and how they're shaped.
He also has perfectly manicured eyebrows, unlike Alistair. But yeah, I like his face. Probably, it's definitely his best feature.
Yep.
He's pretty much the only character that could get away with such a toothy grin.
Oh yeah, and I know, you know, toothy grins are a concern for a lot of people, for a lot of dolls. I think with Daring, it really works for him and his character. I'd say they got it right there. Like all the other Epic Winter Girls, Rosabella comes with a little card with her artwork on the front.
And unlike all the other Epic Winter Girls, she does not come with a ring.
Nope, no ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, because if you pause here and read this little The Rose of Spring card, she mentions her flower.
Yep.
And it's like, oh.
But we don't get it.
We don't get it in a ring. So that's too bad.
Yeah. So in this release, by the way, there is only a card for Rosabella. Daring does not get his own card. Okay, so final thoughts on the Daring and Rosabella 2-pack.
That's my thought. I mean, Rosabella is like, okay. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of yellow. And, or her smaller eyes, in my opinion. And, I don't know. Kind of feels uninspired to me. I like the fur. And then we just went over Daring, but he's just some other kind of creature. I just can't get behind the choices they made on that.
If you squint, he looks normal. But, yeah, I mean, just a finer detailing on him is just horrible, you know. Like, I can understand a lot of times, you know, 2-packs are a little bit more budget looking just to save costs, but just Daring himself, this is his first release, he's an abomination. You know, he's like I just don't understand how this is even passable during like even Mattel standard. I mean, they're a huge company, but yeah, it's just, if you want Daring and you're a Daring fan, I mean, I would get him, body swap him if you can. If not, I mean, with the fact that he is pretty much a glorified accessory to Rosabella or any other female character or male characters that you ship him with. But yeah, you can't really pose with him. Like his legs don't bend, you know.
His arms do. His shoulders aren't.
Yeah, yeah. He has the normal upper body of like a normal Ever After High boy, but yeah, I mean, just the restrictions with his legs are a little jarring with the rest of him. But he does have a really cute face, so I mean, hopefully in the future, you know, if Mattel's listening, they'll give him a normal body. Rosabella's cute. I think she fits on theme with other girls. If you ship them together, I would get them. You know, you can skip on this if, you know, you're not a big Daring fan. But yeah, they don't come with stands, they don't come with brushes, they're missing a lot of, you know, accessories. She doesn't come with a purse.
Or her ring.
Or a ring. She comes with a mirror, that's pretty basic. But yeah, I mean, I think they're $30, $29.99 on Amazon right now.
Yeah.
So I would wait till that drops.
I would wait. I have no rush to getting Daring, you know.
Yeah, so my take on this whole thing, you know, I feel like I would like Daring's doll a lot more if it weren't for his whole body mold situation. That's kind of the huge aspect that kind of kills it for me, because like I mentioned, I actually like his face. I'm feeling like I want to paint his crown, like I saw Halvin did that, and I kind of wanted to copy it. It was the fact that he painted his crown kind of like a deeper, more shimmery gold. I think that looks nicer.
Better contrast to his hair.
Yeah, it's a better contrast, looks more regal. the whole bottom half is a hot mess. I really don't like the fact that you can't bend his legs. It's not real pants. You're married to those shoes and those molded jeans that can't decide whether they're skinny or not. Yeah, so I definitely intend to body swap him. What I will say though is I've seen a lot of customized Darings online, some of which have, you know, the sweater and have real jeans and all that, and I think actually he looks pretty awesome when he's customized. It's very obnoxious that we as collectors have to keep resorting to that kind of thing because so many things have been cut and removed and downgraded, but you know, we have to keep in mind, like, because this 2-pack is $29.99, it's $30, that means these should both be, you know, $15, you know, worth $15 each, these two dolls, and Daring does not seem like he's worth $15, but yeah, I like his face. I hope they improve his later releases. Yeah, but I do like Rosabella. You know, people have mentioned, you know, the fact that she doesn't have a purse. I mean, personally, especially with the Epic Winter ones, I don't really care about the purses. They've all been like flat pieces of plastic. I appreciate the fact that they gave Rosabella some really nice accessories in this release. That's actually what I care about quite a bit more. I like her belt. I love her flower crown. I love the fur. I would love the necklace if it fit properly, but yeah, I mean, I would say overall, it's a cute, worthwhile release if you're a big Ever After High fan. If you're having reservations about the whole Daring situation, I'd wait until it goes on sale. All right, well, thank you for joining us for our review of this 2-pack, and we will see you next time.
Like and subscribe.
Bye.
Bye.